Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the fourth management guide for Jurassic World Evolution 2. I think this is the fourth one, right? Yeah, this is. So this management guide is about the enclosures. Now this mainly focuses on the aviary and lagoon, and as usual this management guide is also pretty boring, but its forum article has a big news which I'm pretty sure you guys know already. That is that raptors can now climb fences. So before we get into that, we're gonna take a look at the management guide. We're gonna discuss about it a little bit and then move on to the forum. Don't worry, we're not gonna spend too much time on the video. This one is gonna be a little bit short because usually as we get the field guides, we focus more on the video and less on the article. But for this, it's the complete opposite. So if it's okay, without wasting any more time, let's get started.
To ensure the welfare of your prehistoric animals and attract even more guests to your park, 2 additional enclosure types will be available to house the new avian and marine species, the aviary and lagoon enclosures. The aviaries offer modular construction, allowing you to craft dynamic enclosures, viewing galleries, and hatcheries, making these giant domes the perfect place to safely secure and view your flying reptiles. Lagoons are new, impressive, modular aquatic habitats. They can include a marine hatchery and a viewing gallery, which offers a spectacular experience for your guests during feeding time. These additional enclosures and animals will offer your parks new opportunities and new challenges.
So there you have it, guys. That was the new management guide. So yeah, not that much new stuff. We got to see some more decorations, some new shop types such as this one, which seems to be probably our drink store or maybe a spa, who knows. And we also see some new benches, and it seems like we have 2 types of benches, one with an open umbrella and one with a closed one. We also see the new street lights and of course the rock. And in the next clip, damn it, where is it? There we go. So in case you don't know, this month we got a feature focusing on the new biomes of the game. Now in the picture for the temperate biome, we saw a fin sticking out of the water. Now many of us, such as the gaming beaver, swerve, and western slot, thought that this might have been a new aquatic, but sadly that isn't the case. Turns out it is the Tylosaurus, or I don't know what it is, the mysterious mosasaur we got in the second dev diary. So yeah, this was the fin that we saw in the picture, so that confirms it. No new marine reptile teased. And yes, this is still the Mr. Mosasaur. This isn't a little sick tease because they've confirmed that we aren't getting any fish or any other type of marine animals except reptiles. All of the aquatics are gonna be reptiles. So yeah, that's basically it for the video. Now let's move on to the forum. Well guys, here we are at the forum article. Welcome back park managers to a new entry in our park management guide. In this series of articles and videos, we're taking a deeper look into the mechanics and features you will be using while managing your parks in Jurassic World 2. Previously, blah 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 blah. Today, we're taking a look at the 3 different kinds of dinosaur and reptile enclosures you'll be building to house and hopefully contain your prehistoric animals. So the first one is land dinosaur enclosures. Your land dinosaurs are kept inside fenced enclosures. Most of them are sociable and get along well with other species, but some will need to be kept to themselves, both for their own safety and the safety of others. Triceratops and Stegosaurus should be kept apart, for instance. There are many types of fences and walls in Jurassic World Evolution 2. From your basic steel fences to concrete and electrified fences. Their appearance will vary depending on the era or theming you choose for your parks. And different fences, can't speak today, and different fences are needed for different dinosaurs. Keeping your dinosaurs happy and comfortable is your primary objective, so you'll need to customize their enclosures using plants, food, and water sources. And the ground types, unhappy dinosaurs will grow restless and try to break out. Large theropods like T-Rex and Chanzosaurus will usually try to headbutt fences or gates in order to break them. So for those of you who used to make an enclosure only out of gates in the first game, now you can't do that anymore, because if you do, the dinosaur is still gonna break out of the enclosure. So where were we at? Whereas Stegosaurus and other Thyreoporans will likely use their tails. Smaller theropods like Dilophosaurus and Velociraptor, ooh, this is a good part, will usually try to climb non-electrified fences in order to escape. So there you have it, confirmation of small theropods climbing fences to escape. Fences, gates, and dinosaurs have a specific security rating. If a dinosaur's security rating is higher than a fence's, it will be able to destroy the fence and then run rampant throughout your park. If a fence's security rating is higher, your dinosaurs will still try to break out but won't be able to destroy the fence or gate. Thankfully, because if you remember in the first game, Astruthiomimus, which is basically the size of an ostrich, could break out of a solid concrete fence, which was absolutely frustrating. Now, this is way better. Certain dinosaurs can't break out of certain fences. Marvelous. So where were we? Right. Injuring themselves in the process. You'll then need to dispatch your MBUs to provide medical attention. A fence will never outright kill a dinosaur, but can cause them harm. Gates can also be attacked and broken gates won't close properly, making escape easy for any prehistoric land animal looking to get out. Electrified fences will act as an extra deterrent against attacks, but they also need additional power in order to deliver an electric shock. If they don't have power, they will still act as a regular fence, but with a lower security rating than a fully powered fence. Velociraptor and Dilophosaurus won't climb electrified fences, reasons we all know why, but will instead attack the fences directly using their heads or bodies. If the fence loses power, they may try to climb it. Now I sadly couldn't get a screenshot of it, but they also posted a picture of the Dev Diary 3 in this forum article, and the picture showed a Velociraptor perching on a fence. Now, if I can find it, I'll put it in the video, but if I can't, you can see it in Evolution Square's video where she showcased it. So I'll have a link for it in the description. So now that that's out of the way, let's move on. Aviaries. Flying reptiles will be housed in aviaries. These domed structures are modular and can be linked together, letting you build unique and dynamic enclosures. Hatcheries and viewing galleries are attached to the walls and predetermined points. You will need at least one hatchery per aviary enclosure, so your ranger teams can perform their ranger scans and report back to you about your flying reptiles. Multiple flying reptiles can live inside a single aviary, but you'll need to make sure they have enough space for their territories. Like with land dinosaurs, they also have wants and needs that have to be met in order to make them comfortable. You can modify the aviary interiors with ground types and plants and other greenery, and you'll need a fish feeder or two in order to keep them fed. unhappy flying reptiles might try to escape by smashing through the dome ceiling. Always nice to hear. A new feature to aviaries is that guided tours can now pass through them. We already know this from the feature focus a few months ago, but hey ho, still good to hear. Provided that there are entry and exit gates attached to the sides. This will provide your guests with a more up-close and personal view of your flying reptiles, and is sure to leave them awestruck. Now finally, the lagoons. Oof, feels like I'm reading an essay. Lagoons are new modular aquatic habitats that will house your marine reptiles. Like with aviaries, lagoons are modular and can be expanded at preset points. Hatcheries and viewing galleries are attached to the lagoon walls at predetermined points, and your ranger teams will link up with the hatchery to perform ranger scans of marine reptiles. You will need at least one hatchery per lagoon in order to know your marine reptiles' wants and needs. Your lagoons can't be entered by guided tours. Damn it, really thought we were gonna get submarines. But monorails can pass by or over for increased dancer visibility. Yeah, I guess that works, kinda. The viewing galleries can be lowered below the water so your guests can see the marine reptiles up close in their natural element. Attach a shark feeder to any lagoon housing a large marine reptile, which as far as we know is just the Mosasaurus. We don't seem to have any other marine reptile that could use the shark feeder. Like the Mosasaurus, to give your guests a spectacular sight around feeding time. Smaller marine reptiles are happy with fish, so don't forget to add a fish feeder so they have a source of food. Hungry marine reptiles won't be able to escape, but they will die of hunger if left without food for too long. Oh, okay. Okay. A single lagoon can house several marine reptiles, but depending on the species, it may be a good idea to keep some of them separated. Larger marine reptiles might just try and eat the smaller ones. Now that you know more about the different enclosure types in Jurassic Solution 2, you're well equipped to manage a park that runs smoothly and hopefully without incident. These additional enclosures and animals will offer your parks new opportunities and new challenges. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Well guys, there you have it. That's all the news we got for the new management guide. So if you want to see that after purchasing on the fence image, go to Evolution Square's video. I'll have a link for it in the description below. Thanks for watching the video. Goodbye.